Hello YouTube, this is Carl, that BMX guy, and this year I'm actually doing the American Cancer Society ride called the Bike-a-thon. So it leads from the Ben Franklin Bridge to Atlantic City, New Jersey. So I finally got the rider packet for that thing. I had to get someone to get it for me. But yeah, it's the bridge to the bike, or no, it is the bridge to the beach. Whatever, I don't know. But as you see, to give you a little thingy, pamphlet. I don't know if you can read it because it's getting glare. There's a beer ticket. It entitles participants to one free 12-ounce domestic beer at the end. Well, that's nice. I can't have myself 50 that. I know 2 beers would be better. You got other stuff? In there. So we got a beer ticket, which is the new thing, I guess. And we got the other stuff. So this is my wristband. This is the band you would put on your luggage. Might just put on the bike, just so, have my number on it. Maybe that's what this is for. I'm not really sure what this one's for. This gives you a route. We got our lunch ticket and our t-shirt ticket. And you're just supposed to carry all that stuff with you as you ride. This kind of is like how to put it all on. And yeah. So this is the bib. I'll try to do this one hand here. The bib comes with a zip size. It doesn't come out of the thing. It will not come out of the thing. It will. Okay. Just some struggle. So this is the bib. So this goes on the handlebar. I guess, let's say if it was this bike, let's put it like this. That's easy enough, right? But with the water bottle on there, it might actually got to go here. So I don't know if they say to put on the right or left or in the middle or what. It kind of looks like I should go right in the middle. And the water bottle holder might be in the way. I mean, I don't think it makes a difference with any bike, really. Like if I were to use this, I would have to mount here, But whatever the case, it has a transponder on it. Oh, yeah, it's MyLabs. It's just like the ones for RC cars. That's interesting. So we pass by these transponder things. So if it's on the front, it will be red. Kind of like Easy Pass, think about it. But that has to go on the bike somewhere. There are instructions to put stuff on, but I guess this has to go on the helmet on the front. Judging by the picture. So that's the helmet sticker. So you don't get one for your jersey. That's interesting, because usually you have one for your jersey, but everything else. But yeah, it just means I probably can't use the water bottle. Or at least put the water bottle in the front. I might have to put it in the back. Meaning it would be interfering with the view of the thing. Meaning you might be looking at this. But it's a transponder. It should just be an electronic signal. But we'll see. So these are just 2 zip ties to hold that. One should need more than that. Like just 2, really? Well, we'll see. Anyway, the bike, it's going to be the Carver tie I'm using. It's not here where I'm at. It's a little quieter here to do the video. But I got tires for it. I like having fresh tires for long rides. Considering that I did use the bike for, I don't know, it looks like I did about judging by what I calculated on the site here. Did about, I don't know, 578 kilometers on those tires since September, or maybe the end of August, because I put them on at the end of August. So I didn't do that many miles, but I technically, you know, rode it till at least Monday this week. So what else am I changing? Well, other than the tires, to have fresh ones. That way I could just put those tires that are on it on something else. Maybe put them on the mini Velo I just built, so it has, you know, its own tires. Because right now those tires and wheels are off of something else. But I was going to put this Elite hub wheel that I just built on there. But maybe that's for the Amazon 50 day. I kind of want to break in the wheel first, to the point of maybe doing 200, 300 miles on it, or kilometers. Making sure the nipples are pressed in and seated right, and the tension of the spokes is right. Because it's a 28 spoke wheel, I'm more trying to avoid it breaking spokes. Because if you ride hard and fast for 100 miles, it's a little different. Just, you know, doing what I normally do, or just moseying. Not really going fast, but not going slow, but not trying to go fast. But otherwise, the new tires are ready to go on the bike. I always use these Schwalbe 1s because they're the only real tire available that's lightweight and lasts a long time. Meaning, even with 500 kilometers on, they're still like new. But I just like making sure I'm fresh for a long ride. It's, you know, this kind of ride. Anyway, I'm doing this, and it's coming on June 1st. And I might make a video of the whole situation. I generally don't really like the rides way. And it costs like $100 or something to register for it in April. You had to still raise $200. A lot of people seem to have no problem, you know, taking money from people, or saying, "Oh, you want to donate money to me?" No, I just can't do that. I have a pride in myself, I guess. But it has a beer ticket this time, which is different. When I did it the first time, it was my partner wanted to do the ACS ride, you know, this ride, and there was like a Schuylkill Scenic Century. We did that year too, but she signed both of us up for this. And what happened is that she couldn't go, so it was just me. So I just paid for it, got it all done, got the bib, stuff like that. Went to wait there all day. In the morning was fine, but I didn't register for the Century. So when I got to the end after doing the Century, they said, "Oh, you didn't register for it, so you don't get a patch." And that kind of pissed me off. That was the first thing that kind of pissed me off about the ride. The second thing was like, you get this lunch ticket, and yeah, the lunch was, it was not much of a lunch. It was just some little tiny water bottle about as big as this, like as high as this one, this ticket. You know, one of those half water bottle things, an apple, and maybe a bag of chips. There wasn't really any food at that lunch. So maybe lunch is better this time. I don't know. Now they say there's going to be trucks, meaning like food trucks. So there might be like selection. But you know, when I got there, it was kind of like the very end of the day. Like, I didn't feel good after that ride. It was like 98 to 100 degrees. When I took the Century, it didn't seem like they had like anything at the rest stops either. Like as far as like food that was good, or anything that I can eat. I mean, like, it just seemed like I was starving the whole time. Because, like, you know, the Schuylkill Scenic Century, they had like peanut butter sandwiches, had like sodas, of all things, sodas. Yeah, you say it's unhealthy for soda, but it's kind of healthy when you're riding a bike. It gives you that, sort of sugar. It keeps you going. When just straight water just doesn't really do anything. And they had those little energy things, but those energy things are probably worse for you than soda is. But yeah, it's like I'm sitting there trying to ride across and just dying. That was back when I had the Speedwagon, so it wasn't like it was probably before I would overly on the bike, but yeah. We might have to use like something like that. Because like if it rains, I'm coming here to get this and putting the ACS sticker on this and all this ACS stuff on that instead. Because it's nothing like being like stuck in a rainstorm. A bike is just not really meant to be in the rain in the first place. Well, anyway, that's just a few days away. I'm gonna put the new tires on, I guess, tonight. The old tires that are on the bike aren't even that old. They're just freaking 500 kilometers into them, up to 600 kilometers really. And I guess what I should do is really like log. See how this isn't like ride all this stuff. I'm gonna start doing like, even ride on this bike. That's the first thing, 'cause it's easier to find it in this anyway on the web page. You can barely find it on the phone. The phone is very unusable when it comes to like looking at this kind of stuff, because they take it off there. The people that make Strava have to make money off the Strava too, so they make you pay for the app if you want to do only this. But on here you can still do it on the computer. But anyway, this is that BMX guy, and thanks for watching the video and telling you about me just doing the ACS ride, or the American Cancer Society Bridge to Beach. It used to be called the Bike-a-thon. Anyway, you'll see that video shortly. So thanks for watching.